A lot of things. I could say like the rink. It's beautiful. It's the first thing. And then obviously Coach Digby, he's a great coach, like talking to him over Zoom and everything when I was overseas. I like the location, I like the people, and everything just like stood out to me. So yeah, I think Oswego is really the best choice for me. Oswego's business program has like 2 years of like where you don't have to know what you want to do and then you can decide. So that's kind of what I'm doing, but I'm already like, after my first semester, I'm already leaning towards marketing. I think now second semester starting, I've got the hang of it, and all my teachers were great. I actually learned a lot this semester. So me and 2 other girls, Riley and Lizzie, were all in the honors program from the women's hockey team. And I really value that, and they do too. And I know it's more difficult, and we get more difficult classes, but we like being challenged and having more challenging classes. Casey's been great. He's like on top of things all the time, and he's always came into our classroom to talk sometimes, but he's always responding to his emails quick. He helped all 3 of us get like the classes we wanted for this semester and last semester, so he's like really on top of things, so he's great. There's a lot of like time commitments, and you have to have really good time management to be a student athlete, and making my own schedule, like knowing when I have to take a break to eat before school or before my class, and then I have to go to practice right away. So it's like really setting a routine. And it was quick. It was one day I knew I was going, the next day I was on the plane, the next day I was there playing. Like, it was the second I landed, I took a cab to the rink and practiced the second I got there. So it was like, I didn't even have time to think really like what was going on. It didn't like really set in for me until like 2 weeks in when we had our first game. I played defense, which I'm not used to playing defense. And when I got there, they put me on defense right away, so I had 2 weeks to kind of get into it. I was scared, but I think I did pretty well, and I think I showed up, and I did what I had to do as a D, and that was another thing that I will never forget, is playing D out of nowhere, one of the most important tournaments in my life. So that was a real challenge for me, but I think it worked out. Sticking with it even through like the hardest times, it got me to experience things that I never thought I'd experience, like traveling across the world in the middle of my first semester of college. If you really love what you're doing, even if it's not a sport, it could be art or something, but just sticking with it and being true to who you are.